Hey guys, it's me Chris here, and today I'll be showing you guys my first look at the RX LCD 5802 FPV monitor. So without any further ado guys, let's go ahead and step straight in. So the RX 5802 monitor is aimed at the budget market. Now don't get me wrong, this is actually a pretty good monitor for the price. It comes at a few drawbacks, but to be honest, overall it is quite a good product. Now overall, the build quality of the product is actually quite sturdy. It is pretty much a plastic design throughout, but overall really happy with what it delivers so far. Now another big benefit of having this monitor is that you have a built-in Lipo battery. So a lot of monitors out there, you might have to go ahead and buy a Lipo battery, which you then have to put into the monitor, and it just takes a longer process. Don't get me wrong, you can still put your own Lipo battery on this and then insert it using the provided ports, but to be honest, the one that's included is more than enough for me personally, and does quite a good job. Generally I get around an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe of flying time with the monitor. That's just roughly, to be honest, because I have only been using it a few times, but so far in my testing process it seems to be doing very well. Now obviously something that's very important when looking at a monitor is the kind of quality of picture it produces. Now this provides in fact quite a good quality picture. Don't get me wrong, it's not going to be 1080p flat out, to be honest, but overall the resolution in which it provides and what you need for FPV flying, it works really well. So really happy with the colors, reproduction, that kind of thing that this monitor does provide. Now as far as functionality goes, you have your different channels as well as a menu, search and source button. Now something that I do like about this monitor is the fact that for instance, if you didn't know the frequency in which you are running, you can go ahead and click search and it will find that frequency. So something that's included within the monitor itself that is very cool indeed. And this is a very budget monitor, so if you're looking for something that provides a lot of functionality and just overall good quality piece of kit, this is definitely the way to go. Don't get me wrong, it isn't the highest quality and there is a few downsides, but overall I really can't fault it, to be honest, for the price in which you pay. I'll link it in the description below guys for you to go ahead and check out. But if you're going to be using this for long range FPV, this might not be the way to go. To be honest, you could use this monitor, but I'd definitely recommend going ahead and changing the aerials, as the ones included I've heard aren't the best for long range FPV. Now if you've never owned a monitor before or had one connected to your transmitter, something to take into consideration it will be quite heavy. So if you guys are looking at having this kind of setup, I would definitely go ahead and recommend having one that's goes through the center point of the transmitter. That way it's actually closer to the transmitter, so it's not as weird. But to be honest, if you're using it like this, you can use a lanyard, something like that, but it will be heavier. It's just something you want to take into consideration when buying or having a package like this. So you could still use it technically with just the tripod mount or whatever it is on the bottom and have it on a separate mounting like setup. That'd be perfectly fine, but personally I prefer using it like this. So yeah guys, that was my look at the RX LCD 5802 FPV monitor. Another thing I really like is that it doesn't provide that much lag. Something I just wanted to get out there, because something that's actually very important if you're going to be doing FPV flying, because you know you could crash, just some other horrible stuff. So overall quite a nice product for the price in which it is at. If you guys enjoyed this video, once again give it a big thumbs up and subscribe around if you're new around here, that would be also really appreciated. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time. For instance, if you didn't know the channel that you are working at, you can go ahead and click on